Good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stone Memorial High School in Crossville, Tennessee, where we are set for the high school football game of the week. It's a non-region matchup tonight as the York Dragons take on the Stone Memorial Panthers. I'm Noah McKay on the call here on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network, and we welcome you in to the Watson Chevy pregame show. Thrilled to be joined here next to the press box by my friend Jeremy Tollison, the lovely Madison McKay producing things for us here this evening. And as we sit about 13 minutes away from kickoff, we welcome you in live on the main UCR Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Hub Plus Roku app, channel 192 locally on Twin Lakes and Spectrum, and a lot of storylines to get to in this one. First, Jeremy, the macro view. The York Institute Dragons and their head coach Derwin Wright, 4-2 on the season. They are winners of 4 straight football games. Their opponent tonight, the hosting Stone Memorial Panthers, also red hot. They are 5-2 on the season under head coach Derek Samber, and they have won 3 straight ball games. So 2 teams playing their best football at the right time as we get to the home stretch of the regular season.
Yeah, this is year in, year out. This is one of my favorite matchups. And one of the main reasons for that is just the contrasting offensive styles of both teams. I just love one person's got the ball, we're spread out, we're throwing the ball all over the field. The other team's got the ball, and it is absolute try to smash mouth, punch you in the mouth, 4 yards in a cloud of dust. And two of the best coaches in the Upper Cumberland, 2 great offensive schemes. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely, and this is a series that's been played 7 times. Of course, Stone Memorial formed in 2005. Stone leads the all-time series 5-2, but they've split their last 2 meetings. York got a big win last year, 14-7. We were there in Jamestown year before. A real statement win for Stone Memorial as they defeated York 44-7. York won in 2023 and 2009. Stone won all of those meetings in between, and these 2 head coaches, there is a history here. Derek Samber, 2-1 all-time against his alma mater and a team he used to coach in Jamestown, while Derwin Wright 1-1 all-time against Stone. Let's take a look at the matchup as we wait for the national anthem. If we hear it, we will, of course, go to break. But until then, mentioned Derek Samber, his 7th season here at Stone. They're 44-31 overall. He did coach at York back in the middle 2010s. 2 seasons, a 7-14 record. Year 1, not so great. Year 2, much better before he moved on to be the offensive coordinator of Cookeville before parlaying that into the Stone Memorial job in 2018. Mentioned they're playing their best football at the right time. Winners of 3 straight and 3 good wins. Meigs County, a top 5 3A team on the road. DeKalb County ruined their undefeated start to the season on the road, and then at Livingston Academy in convincing fashion last week on the road. First home game in 3 weeks for Stone Memorial. The field looks great. They put a lot of work into it. It was in pretty rough shape the last time we were here. Looks great tonight, and they're doing it in dominant fashion. During this winning streak, they are scoring 37 points per game while only allowing 15 points defensively. Stone Memorial playing very good football with their ability to be balanced. We know Derek Samber, a great offensive mastermind, usually known for the passing game. They have that with Noah Potter, but Maddox Akendo in the running game have been very good as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. Obviously, Akendo is putting up Madden football numbers, apparently rushing the football. And, the few times I've seen them over the last few years, we've not seen that side of Stone using Akendo in that way. And I am really looking forward to seeing how out of this spread offense they're going to be able to run the ball with Akendo. Kind of reminds you of kind of how the Vols philosophy is spread you out, but then if you see the numbers and you like the numbers, take that run and see what you can do. Looking really forward to seeing that offensive philosophy.
And it's not just Maddox Akendo. Caden Page, the sophomore wide receiver, had a really good preseason, a little bit quiet early on in the season, but he burst to life. 3 touchdowns last week against Livingston Academy, giving a real weapon for the junior quarterback, who's now in start number 8 in Derek Samber's system. Coach Samber said they're really kind of looking at it like as a freshman, getting into this system, a brand new system. It's a different sort of thing that they run here, as you talked about, with the spread set and the tempo that they run. Noah Potter getting better as well. Those 2 losses for Stone against Cookeville to open the season, and then here against White County, their last loss that they took. Game is important tonight for Stone Memorial because the possibility for ties in Region 4 4A, very, very real, and it's an early tiebreaker, overall record. And then you get into records against teams above 500, which York certainly will be. So Stone looking to put their best foot forward tonight, but it won't be easy against a red-hot York Dragons team. They are 4-2. Head coach Derwin Wright, his 19th season as head coach of the Dragons, comes in 3 different stints, from 1997 to 2008, in 2014, then from 2017 to 2019, and from 2022 to now. In those 19 seasons, York has 119 and 90 overall record with 3 region championships. Started 0-2 to start the season. 2 spread offenses. Remember that. Clay County and a great GCA team. But since then, kind of got everybody's attention with a win over Bledsoe County. Knocked off Tellico Plains, Livingston, and Oneida. In that winning streak, it's been on the back of the defense. 2 shutouts against Tellico Plains and Oneida, and they're scoring 33 points per game. Coach Wright said they had to get back to doing what they do, a physical brand of football, running and pounding the ball with Logan Pinnell and company. They've done that. They've played good defense, but York knows tonight they're going to see how good their passing defense really is as they get up against a 4A team with a really strong passing attack.
And they are, and, this isn't Oneida. This is not Tellico Plains. Coach Wright is going to find out what his defense is made of. I'll tell you, I think in general – in the Upper Cumberland, Middle Tennessee, I don't think people realize how good of a football coach Derwin Wright is. I really think he gets overlooked a lot of the times as one of the upper echelons. And one of my favorite stories about him, and I forget what year it was, 07, 08, there's a 3rd or 4th round playoff game against DCA in Jamestown. It is the coldest football game I have ever been to in my life. I think it was negative 412 degrees, and Derwin Wright is wearing shorts and a T-shirt. And I thought that is a football coach right there.
Speaking of a little bit of a chill in the air, we got a little bit of a chill in the air here. It's going to be 59 degrees at kickoff, which isn't too cold. It's football weather for the first time. We're here up on the mountain, though, so it gets a little bit colder and how high up we are. Maybe needed to bring the mittens tonight.
Can we take that weather from Macon County last Friday and just
right.
duplicate that every Friday night?
But we can't complain about this weather. It is perfect out here tonight. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from in the comment section, who you're cheering for, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Make sure you hit like and share. Maybe you're on vacation right now on fall break. We welcome you in. Maybe you're watching from home. Usually have your team to watch. Now you want to watch this game. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I caught up with both head coaches just moments ago down there on the field. We're here from Derwin Wright and Derek Samber. Hear a word from our sponsors and come back with kickoff from Crossville. It's the high school football game of the week. And this has been the Watson Chevy pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Moments away from kickoff, joined by York head coach Derwin Wright. Coach, non-region game tonight, but you come up in classification against a good 4A team. What do you need to do tonight against a really explosive Stone Memorial offense?
Well, obviously, we got to play good on defense, do a good job stopping the run, and then offensively, we got to take care of the football, not turn the ball over, and, get our running game going.
First chance to see a real spread offense since the opening 2 weeks of the season. Team no doubt playing better than they were now. What are you going to have to do better than you were doing in those first couple of games?
Well, obviously up front, we got to get rush on the quarterback, got to contain the quarterback. They've got really 2 really good tailbacks. Number 34, he's dynamic. I use him a lot of places. And then you got Zero, who really runs the ball hard, and then the quarterback. So, it's a test.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Moments away from kickoff here at Stone Memorial, joined by Stone head coach Derek Samber. Coach, non-region game for you tonight, but your team's playing some really good ball. What are some of the challenges that this York team presents for you guys tonight?
Always physical. What they do offensively is very unique in today's game, and so we've got to get lined up right and execute our assignments. Fall break, distraction, stuff like that, we got to make sure we're locked in and focused.
Walk me through the importance of this non-region game, knowing what's coming up next. You got the off week, then 2 huge ones in region play, and then hopefully into the playoffs.
It's a pride thing, if nothing else, right? I think there's some region standing stuff involved, but, we got a 3-game winning streak. We're playing good ball. How bad do our kids want to keep that going?
Thanks, Coach.
Live Oak Insurance and Financial is home to your trusted local insurance professionals. Their experts are here to provide guidance and options to fit your home, life, health, and business insurance needs. And with the Medicare enrollment period coming soon, they're here to answer your questions. Call 931-367-5483 to set up an appointment today. Live Oak Insurance and Financial is proud to sponsor student athletes in the Upper Cumberland and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
I work with Warren County Nursery here in McMinnville, Tennessee.
I'm very passionate about the hay because that's how I take care of my cows.
So I farm here with my dad.
We raise primarily corn, soybeans, and wheat. By having that in my background and knowing what the customer expects, I know how to cater to the customer.
We're here to provide solutions for our customers.
Going through some of those challenging experiences help you understand maybe the position they're coming from.
Amanette's Eagle Auction and Realty is proud to present this online-only absolute auction of 3815 Post Oak Circle in Cookeville, boasting a 3-bedroom and 2.5-bathroom home with over 1,800 square feet of living area on 1.79 wooded acres. Don't miss your opportunity to bid. Bidding ends Thursday, October 17th at 10 a.m. at www.eagleauctions.com. That's www.eagleauctions.com. Or call 931-526-5335 for more information. Amanette's Eagle Auction and Realty is proud to be the Upper Cumberland's auction experts and to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
The Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential and multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has been supporting student athletes in the Upper Cumberland since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares?
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
Welcome back. The team's about to take the field. It's the high school football game of the week between the visiting York Dragons. And here come the Dragons and the hosting Stone Memorial Panthers. I'm Noah McKay on the call, joined by Jeremy Tallis and the lovely Madison McKay producing things for us. Unfortunately, no Hallie Ledbetter with us on the sideline tonight. Our prayers are with her and her family on the passing of her grandfather, David Ledbetter's dad. We're thinking about you tonight. I know they're at Macon County for Dawson's game. And so pass along those prayers as well to the Ledbetter family. Here tonight, it's a beautiful night for high school football. 59 degrees at kickoff. We'll be in the low 50s by the time things are said and done as we get into the middle of October. Tonight's broadcast presented by our friends at Beaty Lumber, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Hall Family Pharmacy, and Birdies Lounge. You see Birdies Lounge on the screen there.
We went to Birdies Lounge after the game last year, and, man, that was fun. I love that place.
It was a lot of fun indeed. York going to kick off left to right there in the road. White jerseys, purple pants, purple numbers and letters outlined in gold trim. Stone in the very nice home black jerseys, white pants, gold numbers and letters outlined in white trim. Non-region game, but there are region implications when it comes to tiebreakers, which are a very real possibility, particularly for the Stone Memorial Panthers tonight. Kicking unit on. Couldn't ask for a better night. We're happy you're along with us. Let's get it on in the Upper Cumberland. As the kickoff is away, going to be fielded at about the 22-yard line, looking to bounce it upfield, and well defended by the Dragons defensively as they will get him down. First one there, Landon Robbins, the sophomore. And we will see Noah Potter coming off a very good performance a week ago. Game number 8 in this system. Opened his high school playing days at Cumberland County. Then went to Bearden last year, now back in Crossville here across town with the Stone Memorial Panthers and head coach Derek Samber. And he will have the ever-electric Maddox Akendo on his right hip. Potter surveys the defense, has the snap, play fake, fires the quick hitter to Caden Page, who makes the reception. Now he cuts upfield. He'll be driven down after a gain of about 6, and now on schedule, so you'll see the tempo for Stone Memorial. They like to go quickly here. Joseph Linder, we're going to say his name a lot tonight on that outside of the York defensive front. He's had a great start to the season. Trips to the left, snap taken for Potter. Looks right, fires the hitch, and Akendo goes up to get it. He got stuck. Depends on the spot. It's going to be enough for a Turner Roofing first down. Nathaniel Tipton forces him out. Linder in there as well. And Stone going quickly. They want to snap the ball every 8 seconds. Whenever possible. Trips to the left. Potter has the snap. Going to hand off to Akendo looking for the edge. To the 35. Akendo to the 40 where he'll be driven down. We're going to say this young man's name a lot tonight as well. That is Blake Voiles. He leads the team in tackles. And Jeremy, at this point in the season, 48.5 tackles is nothing to scoff at for a team that's already had their bye week.
He just looks like the prototypical middle linebacker.
And Coach Samber said yesterday he wants to run through your face as Potter takes the snap, hands to Akendo, right into the teeth of that York defense. Nothing doing. Jacob Bertram there defensively. And now here's where the game will be running lost for these teams tonight. 3rd and 5 on the 43. Stone forced to slow it down just a little bit as they'll send trips out to the right side. Akendo in the backfield with Potter. 3 down front for the Dragons. Now another joins. Potter going to roll out to his right. Thinking about it, now fires over the middle. Receiver makes the catch. Page with it. And pardon me, that's Dylan Phillips. Phillips on the reception. It's a Turner Roofing first down.
Yeah, great play there. You know, Stone doesn't want to get behind the chains, but Potter can roll out, find that open receiver. Just a great hookup right at the chains.
Akendo around left side, now wiggles upfield. This one's coming back as Akendo stutter steps on a gain of 12, but a flag right in the area of offensive holding. It is a hold. And that was the only thing that slowed Stone down a week ago in a big win over Livingston Academy. They had one drive where 4 touchdowns were caught off the board due to penalties. Now, I'll say there probably should have been maybe 2 that were called back. The other 2, who knows. But 10-yard penalty.
Depending on the spot of the foul, looked like the flag maybe in a yard past the line of scrimmage, so should be 1st and 19.
1st and 19 upcoming, and Stone does what apparently Arkansas was incapable of doing. Holds, and it backs them up.
Wow.
Especially on
Is that how that works?
Especially on the clinching play where you're ripping the guy's
jersey
off.
Did I tell you I fell asleep and it was 14-3 and I woke
sure
up
didn't.
Yeah, I understand.
I was wide awake. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's amazing. Arkansas and Oklahoma never hold anybody. Akendo switches as he's in the slot. That's very dangerous. Linder going to go out and try and cover him. Now they'll motion him back the other way. Snap taken on 1st and long. Play fake, rolling out Potter. This is a run the entire way. Potter run into 5 different York Dragons. Jacob Bertram leads the way. And they've got a Dragon a bit slow to get up. He's feeling it. That's Landon Robbins, but he's back on his feet. And now a Panther slow to get up. And I believe that's Noah Potter. Not what you want an injury ever, especially not to the starting quarterback, as the training staff will go out to take a look at Potter. And Derek Samber right there as well. We'll keep you updated, and we'll take a quick break while the training staff attends to Noah Potter. Don't go anywhere.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality family of services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
When you order delivery from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and medium 2-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on UCR Media Network.
Welcome back. As you see on your screen, Noah Potter is walking off the field under his own power after missing or being down for a significant period of time during that entire commercial break. And now we will look at Dylan Phillips, who's going to be the quarterback now. He's a sophomore. He's already made a couple of receptions in this game, but now he goes to quarterback, and you're about to see a heavy dose of 34 if I was a betting man. When Potter was down, as the snap's taken, it will go to Akendo around right side. Akendo spins off one tackler and will be crunched down. Remember the holding penalty on first down. Stone still hasn't erased that as it's 3rd and 13. When he was first down, didn't look like there was any chance Potter was going to come back in this game. We'll see. Not going to speculate on what it is. We have no clue as Bertram makes the tackle on Akendo. But it's 3rd and 12 here for the Panthers, who, if they don't have Noah Potter tonight, completely changes the complexion of this football game. Just a normal run to the right, got hit hard, or left rather, got hit hard, totally clean. And is now rolling out to his left is Phillips. He's going to throw it, and it's nearly intercepted. Logan Pinnell had it, looking to build the confidence of the young quarterback. It's 4th down, and no question about it, they got a punt. But here's your other issue. Your punter was Noah Potter. So now Caden Page is going to go out and punt. That is a new development as well. So Potter, usually the punter, he's out right now. Also the quarterback. So Page going to be forced to punt this one away. And that gives York all sorts of life here. Page bobbles it. It's on the ground. Page tries to get it. Now he's going to run. He's hitting the backfield and taken down for a huge loss. And York is in business. Dante Brown brings down Page. Again, he's not used to being the punter. It was a good snap, just bobbled it, and it's going the other way.
Again, you know, with Potter just having so much experience at quarterback and punting the ball, you don't give backup punters many reps in practice. And like you said, you just not used to it. It's a cold night, and unfortunately just lost the handles on that snap.
1st and 10 York, and now you're going to see some Derwin Wright football. The big boys are in. Direct snap goes to Logan Pinnell around left side. Pinnell jumps through one tackler down inside the 32-yard line, inside the 30 to the 29. Cody Parker with the snap, but Logan Pinnell this season averaging 7.7 yards per carry and 12 touchdowns. And you'll see Nathaniel Tipton, he's the quarterback. They're looking for a little bit of efficiency in the passing game. Just completing 37% of his passes. Now has not had to throw it very much. Coach Wright insistent that they do have that passing game if they need it. They have it recently. Did attempt 13 balls a week ago. Now they hand it around to the big back Voiles, and he'll be smacked down Dylan Phillips in there defensively, and we've got a 3rd and short upcoming here from the 28.
Great open field tackle there by Phillips. If he misses that, there's a lot of green grass on the other side of that tackle.
7-0 Macon County with the lead. On a touchdown rush by Zach Borders from 20 yards out. That's live on UCR2 tonight. Over on UCR3, it's White County against CAK. Coach Dodgen and Jack Bolden on the call. No Trip Pinion tonight. Cole Sims, the starting quarterback. Sparta leads 14-7 at the break. They started early. Snap taken, direct snap again to Pennell, who dives forward. It's going to depend on the spot, right about the 25. Very close. We'll see if it's enough for a Birdies Lounge first down, and it is. A Birdies Lounge first down for the York Dragons, Logan Pennell, and we saw this a lot last year, Coach Wright, the direct snaps. You never know where it's going to. Is it Tipton? Is it Pennell? Is it Voiles? Pennell going to get a breather here.
No Lefeview?
No Lefeview this year.
There's been a Lefeview there for 20 years.
Exactly right. Snap taken this time to Voiles. Now he goes underneath, a little rope-a-dope, and this is a foot race to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, York Institute. Cole Brannon around the left side on the do-si-do, and York strikes at 6-0 Dragons.
One of the key to those plays like that, and I'll tell you, you'll see this in Jamestown. I don't care if it's 7-year-old kids, middle school, JV, is the offensive linemen are trained out of the womb to block in this type of offense, and then the offensive line really blocked that up well.
This has been a pain point all season for York, the extra points, but this one is up, and it is good. It's a 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles touchdown. And now we will look and see if we can find number 1. Stone's going to need Noah Potter. He's sitting on the bench right now. Looks like he's getting coached up a little bit. We'll wait and see if he's going to come back. Does not have his helmet. But if you're York, got to love the spot that you're in. We'll take this opportunity to tell you about our friends at Guffey Law. Get the law on your side with Guffey Law. At Guffey Law, they have earned a solid reputation for advancing the interest of their clients. They're here to protect your rights and fight in your corner. Serving the entire Upper Cumberland, Guffey Law specializes in property law, estate planning, and personal injury. Visit charlieguffielaw.com or call them at 931-559-4529 for more information. Guffey Law is proud to support the student athletes in our area. 7-0 Dragons here on the road. 6:56 to go in the opening frame. Maddox Akindo back deep to receive this kick for Stone. The kick is away. They're not going to kick it to him. Caden Page will field it, and he's going to pitch it back to Akindo at the 20. Akindo to the 25, and he's stuck. Great tackle made at the 30. We'll take this opportunity as Noah Potter coming back into the game, and that's a big deal for Derek Samber's squad. Take this opportunity to thank the fine folks here at Stone Memorial. First class. First class.
Always.
Food here for us. Asking if we need anything. I mean, tremendous. We very much appreciate it. And what a job they've done on this field. Listen, it's still not the prettiest field in the world, but they've done a tremendous amount of effort here.
We kind of gave them a hard time a few weeks back, and Coach Samber and staff and all the ones that help have done a really good job improving this field.
Potter back in the game. He takes the shotgun snap, play fake, and fire it out to Page. He makes the catch on the screen. Now he gets about 5 and then gets popped. And I mean popped. Taken down by Brannon. He just scored the touchdown, and he's feeling himself. Linder was in there on the bottom half. It's still a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Good throw there by Potter, but you can tell he had a little bit of a hitch in that throw a little bit. His shoulder seems to be bothering him.
Now the handoff goes to Akindo. Akindo wiggles into the teeth of the defense, and now will be pushed back. But he gets a 5, and that's enough for a Turner Roofing first down. Tanner Talent there on the stop.
At the 41 by a host. Game's good enough for a first down Panthers.
And now you'll see the tempo here. Potter is back in the game after getting dinged up on the opening drive. Trips to the right, one to the left. Junior quarterback surveys, now has the snap, dropping back. Double clutches, now fires it over looking for Akindo, who snags it out of the air. Akindo to the 45. A gain of about 4.5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down as we pass the midway point here in the opening quarter. Talent there again defensively, back-to-back plays with a tackle.
No, it looks like there's 5 number 34s on the field. It seems like he's everywhere.
Yeah, now he goes out into the slot on the right side. Potter in the gun has the snap. Going to hand off. We've got a whistle and a stoppage, and we may have some early movement here. We will. Second penalty against Stone so far. We'll make it 2nd and 11.
And this offense is not built to be working behind the chains. And, again, we reference Tennessee a lot just because of the tempo. But once either one of those offenses get 2nd and long, 3rd and long, this is where they tend to struggle a little bit.
Speaking of Tennessee, you got one of their sets here. 2 receivers stacked to the left, snap taken, play fake. Potter dropping way back, 5-step drop. Deep shot's not there, so he fires it outside for Akindo. Puts his foot in the ground, gets to the 40, and again gets stuck. 2 Dragons were there, and Logan Pennell finished him off. Got a couple on the play. It's going to be, actually make it a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Landon Robbins in there first. 5.5 to go. A great start for York on the road. Stone still trying to go fast here. He has the snap. Potter rolls to his right, looking downfield. Has all day to throw. Now looking back to his left, looking for the deep shot downfield, and it's just past the intended receiver, Hunter Haney. Haney was kind of sitting back there, had to turn on the jets, couldn't get there. And now York, after going right down the field on their opening drive, is going to get it back with 5:12 to go in the first quarter.
Now, if you question Potter's arm strength after getting hurt, you do not have to question that. He's on his back foot, rolling to the right, throws across his body a little bit, and throws it about 45 yards in the air, just a bomb, just barely overthrown.
Potter the punter, and now he gets this one away. It's spinning, and not a very good one. Goes out of bounds. And the official going to walk this one off, and it's going to be good field position for the Dragons.
We have a flag in the backfield.
Flag in the backfield. The punt is on the 39, so if you're Derwin Wright, you may decline this and just take it because it's not a very deep punt, only about 20 yards or so. It is a block below the knees. Is that a 15-yard penalty?
It is.
So a 15-yard penalty, and now you will take that. They'll push him back 15 more. Score update on the Quality Family scoreboard. Gabe Borders with a 4-yard rushing touchdown makes it 14-0. Set it up with a 60-yard run, sideline to sideline. So Gabe Borders doing Gabe Borders things. Midway through the first quarter, all Macon County over on UCR2.
Congratulations to Gabe Borders for winning, what was it, Tennessean Player of the Week in the state. Congratulations. Big honor.
3 games live, of course, the off week, so a lighter week for us here. We'll have one more light week before getting into the teeth of the back 2 weeks of the regular season, which will not be light weeks for us at UCR. Where we will be next week is to be determined.
It is amazing how fast this season has went.
Unbelievable. We talked about this morning. We really just hit the midway point if you go all the way to the end. But for a lot of teams, you only get 2 weeks left. And that's something actually Coach Samber and I talked about. And now York is going to decline the penalty. Or will they mark it off at the end of the play? You tell me, Jeremy. Is that a penalty you can mark off from the end of the play? I didn't think
like
so.
They're going to mark it off.
At the 39, that penalty will be marked off.
Okay. So you know more than me. I don't think that's a part of the rule book, but I may be very wrong.
Again, listen, I've been out of it a couple years, and I'll tell you what's so confusing sometimes is the high school rules and the college rules and the NFL rules are all tweaked just a little bit different.
Tipped in the gun, takes the snap, turns and hands off to Brandon. He just scored one around the left side. This time he's not going to score, but he does carry a defender forward for a gain of 4. 5 minutes to go. York had great field position. Starting this drive on the Stone 46-yard line, and a dream start for the Dragons here on the road as they try to make it 2 straight over Stone Memorial. They were embarrassed by Stone a couple of years ago, 44-7, and York does not want that to happen again tonight. 2nd down and 6 here, as we'll see more of a traditional set. Snap taken, student body left around for Logan Pennell. Pennell on his 2nd carry gets stood up and pushed back after a gain of maybe 3. Phillips in there defensively. Also joining in there was Jaden Falafua. 3rd down and 3.
Great job on that last name.
I've been calling out Falafuas for the past couple of years. I'm sure that's not exactly right, but it's close enough. 3rd down and 3.
I still can't say Nico's last name, so I would.
Maliava. I didn't want to say it last week. 3rd down and 3. Stop running out of bounds with the game on the line, Joe Milton. Snap taken direct to Voyles. Now he hands underneath, and Stone ready for it, but a second effort gets closer. This is go for it all day long as Joseph Linder gets about half the yards they needed. Here comes a 4th down and short, and a big moment in the ball game for both teams with York leading 7-0. Cameron Milton in there defensively. And the offense is staying out there, no doubt about it. 4th and 1 from the Stone 37-yard line.
And we're just in the first quarter, but this is an absolutely huge play.
And now you're going to see a snap quickly given to Voyles. Voyles has the 1st down. He punishes forward for a gain of 3. It's a Birdies Lounge 1st down for the York Dragons.
And that is just typical York football, coached by Derwin Wright. There's probably not another coach or team in the state that if I need 2 yards to drop some tight play to get 2 yards rushing, I'll tell you, he just has always done a really good job with that.
Tight formation here again, as you say that. Tipton is not going to get the snap. It's tipped up by Pennell, and that time the entire Stone defensive line was waiting on him. A loss of 1.5 yards. Great penetration by the Panthers defense, and it's going to be 2nd and 12.
And I made a mistake by not sending you my keys to the game. That's on me. But one of the keys to the game is the defensive line for Stone getting penetration, at minimum holding their ground so that they can't get dominated by the offensive line on these short yardage situations.
Tipton has not gotten the snaps a lot tonight. See if he does here. Nope. Goes to Pennell around left side. He'll be hitting the backfield and taken down. Stone ready for it again. Nothing doing. 3rd down and 12. And Stone had some confidence with their ability to defend the different formations from York. They do have a bye week coming up next week, so nothing looming ahead. They can spend all their attention on York. And Coach Samber was honest about it. He said, hey, listen, we know what we've got ahead of us out of the bye week. A home date with Upperman and a home date with Macon County. 2 tough games. They know they can't afford a slip. They got to be playing their best ball. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. They're down 7-0. Tipton takes the snap, hands to Voyles. Voyles is looking to throw. Lake Drake is wide open, but it's overthrown. Went for the halfback pass with Blake Voyles. Lake Drake came free over the top. Caden Page was shadowing the outside receiver. It's 4th and 12, and we'll see what Coach Wright decides to do here. A little trickery from York, and right now, looks like the offense is staying out. You're in no man's land a little bit here. Well, you talked about Stone's offense not being built from behind the sticks.
Oh,
York definitely not built from behind the sticks.
Absolutely.
4th down. Tipton could see a drop kick here. Spread formation. Takes the snap. Is going to throw it out to the left.
Double pass.
They were looking for the double pass, but Derek Sandberg going to burn a timeout. First timeout of the half with 1:34 to go in this one. We'll remind you to join us on Tuesday night for the Tuesday Night Football Show. Myself and Jacob Vincent from the rooftop and Fire and Vine in Cookeville. We'll talk about this game, the other games tonight, preview next week's slate. Couple of good games. York has an interesting one at home against Friendship Christian. Cookeville back out of the bye week. They will welcome in Lincoln County. Both teams 6-1 right now. Upperman looking to keep it rolling. They welcome in White House next week. So as the Putnam County schools and some of the other schools come out of fall break, we'll talk about those games Tuesday night, starting at 7 o'clock, live on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. But come out to the rooftop and enjoy it with us. Delicious food.
What do you normally get?
Well, I can't get it anymore right now, but so a few things.
What's your favorite?
You want pizza? Love the Neapolitan pizza. So I get the Neapolitan.
Now what's on the Neapolitan pizza?
It's kind of that medium thin crust. You can fold it up real nice. I get it cheese and chicken. You don't have to overcomplicate it.
Okay.
You can get the dollop mozzarella if you want there, but they've got the Chicago style deep dish. Really, nobody else has that on the Upper Cumberland. So that's a great option. If you want something, maybe you don't want that. Philly cheesesteak, really good. I'll tell you what's actually really good and a great deal. The chicken sandwich has a little hot honey sauce on it. Ooh. Bacon, cheese, chicken.
Ooh.
I mean,
that sounds good.
And it's only like $13.
That
it's
hot
really good.
honey sauce has just became popular the last few years.
It's really good.
It's legit.
Out of the timeout, we'll see if York goes for the double pass again or if something else happens. Stone with a 3-safety look over the top. Make it 4. quarters. Now this snaps over the head of Tipton. It's going to be a foot race, and Tipton just going to fall on it. But Stone going to have tremendous field position on the turnover on downs, and they'll have 1st and 10 on the York 43, kind of similar to before York's scoring drive.
Exactly what I was going to say, just 2 4th-down plays, one with a high snap, one with just not a great catch on the snap, 2 mirroring plays that are huge for both sides. Can Stone capitalize just like York did and tie this ball game up?
21-0, Luke Gaiman with a 57-yard touchdown rush from Macon County late in the first quarter. Macon, they are rolling now after a huge 3rd and 4th quarter last week against DeKalb. Starting to roll against Livingston tonight over on UCR2. Potter with a shotgun snap, dropping back, looking left. Pump fakes, now steps up. Forced out to the right. Potter fires to the sticks, and it's going to be caught. A nice job coming back to get it by Hunter Haney for a Turner Roofing first down.
Tell you what, I have been really impressed with Potter's arm strength. Now, you know, Bronston Chaffin, we've got some other quarterbacks in the area with strong arms. This is one of the strongest arms in the Upper Cumberland.
Trips to the left, snap taken, play fake, fires it to Akendo on the quick hitter. Akendo stutter steps. Now will be spun down, breaks a tackle, turning his legs. Maddox Akendo gets inside the 30, 29 on a gain of 4. And Derek Samber is not happy for what he perceived was a cheap shot. And now he's going to get a flag because of it as he storms out onto the field. There was a little extracurriculars with Akendo on the ground, and Coach Samber livid about it. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, not a sideline warning. 15 yards, and that's a big one. And Coach Samber is still not happy at all about that one.
I was actually about to brag on the official on a play, the block by number 23 there. A lot of officials will call a block in the back, but what happened is he had engaged him in the front, and the block continued to happen and continued to happen. He turned and pushed him in the back, but that is legal since the block had not separated. But then, yeah, you cannot allow Coach Samber to come out on the field like that.
All 3 drives so far for Stone have included penalties. This one, the biggest one, as they were marching towards the red area. Instead, it's going to be 2nd and 20-plus, all the way back on the 45. They got to get to the 23. Quick math, that's 2nd and 22. Snap taken. Rolling out to his right is Potter. Fires into the flat, looking for Page. A little miscommunication as Page slowed up on the route. And it's getting a little bit chippy down there on this field right now.
And it's getting chilly. Just for the record, it feels like it is dry. I knew it was supposed to drop 10 degrees or so. It feels like it's already dropped 20.
Welcome to Crossville. It's a different world up here when it comes to weather. The Chick-fil-A cow is here.
He clapped for me when I walked in the gate.
2 receivers stacked to the right. Snap taken on 3rd and long. They're going with Akendo, and they'll be escorted out of bounds. And the penalty completely nukes the Stone Memorial drive. They're going to probably try to pin York deep on what is 4th down and about 18.
And again, I'm torn, to be honest with you, with Coach Hamber here, because you have to protect your player.
Yep.
I get it, and I have zero issue with him protecting his player. However, the 15-yard penalty really put him in a bad situation. So, you know, just kind of torn on how to handle that situation.
Nobody deep for York as Potter moonshots this one. Takes a Stone bounce inside the 10, trickles inside the 5, and it'll be down at the 3. A great punt by Noah Potter. And he pins York deep with 31 seconds to go. That's a big weapon for this Stone Memorial team.
And like you mentioned, Potter, great quarterback, but they're starting punter, and you don't see that a lot. But I'll tell you, knowing Coach Samber and knowing how he likes to do things in his playbook, I wonder how many fake punts he has with Potter back there punting and being able to throw the ball as well. I'd like to see his fake punt playbook.
To the 3-yard line, snap taken, going right up the gut. I believe that's Voiles. He'll be pushed down, just trying to get some breathing room there on a gain of 2. York does not have to drop it again or snap it again. It is Voiles on the carry.